Hey guys, welcome back to Past Amazing, and today we're going to be talking about 8 of the worst things that can happen to you in an attack. So basically, you do not want these 8 things to happen to you. They're absolutely horrible, and a lot of these things have actually happened to me before. I know how it feels, and the thing that just makes these things even worse is that they're just so common and it's just really annoying and frustrating at the same time. So yeah, we're going to be going through this list in just a second, but right before I get into it, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel and you turn on my post notifications for the latest Clash of Clans updates, news, and leaks. And yeah guys, we're going to be hopping right into this list, starting off with number 1. When your phone dies. So literally when your phone runs out of battery in the middle of your attack. Now this is obviously a lot worse when it's a war attack and when everyone's counting on you to get that attack done and get that 3-star. And then in the middle of the attack, as you're dropping your troops, your phone just shuts down and basically runs out of battery. This has never actually happened to me before, but I've heard so many stories about this happening. It's not like you accidentally locked your phone and you can just open it back up. It's literally your phone dies, you have to go charge it, and it takes like 10 minutes to even charge your phone back up. So then you can't even see how bad you did or how good you did on that partial attack. So yeah, terrible thing, and definitely you guys do want to keep your phone charged right before you head into any attack. Always make sure you have at least like 20% battery so that you have something to work with in your attack and you don't accidentally run out. Alright, moving on to number 2 on this list is getting a phone call in the middle of an attack. This is also something that's very annoying, and it's actually happened to me like once or twice before, where I'm in an attack and I'm just dropping my troops and suddenly up on the screen pops up like a phone call notification. Especially on iOS, they make it so hard for you to X out one of these phone notifications. You can't just swipe up, you can't just like swipe it away or anything like that. So it just fills up the whole screen and it disrupts everything for at least a few seconds, and it really messes up the flow of things, and it sometimes can actually mess up the entire attack. Alright, moving on to number 3 is getting 49% in your attack. So 49% is one of the worst numbers to look at in Clash of Clans because you were so close to that next star, but you didn't get it. You were literally 1% off. So this is terrible. I mean, just the thought of it psychologically that you were just 1% off from getting another star, and especially in the clan war where every single star counts, that 1% could cost you the entire war. So 49% is definitely something you do not want to see. Alright, number 4 is pretty similar to the last one. It's getting a 99% on your attack. So just like the 49% one, you were 1% off from a 3-star, but you didn't get it because you were at 99%. Now what makes it even worse is that if you were at a 99% and the only building left up was the town hall. What that means is that you only get 1 star because you didn't get the town hall, yet you were at 99% destruction. So yeah, horrible, so hard to look at. I just hate when this happens to me. Alright, moving on to number 5 is when you forget your heroes or your clan castle troops or your spells in your attack. So I know that there's all of these precautions. You can check the army overview screen, and right before you head into a war attack, it shows you all the troops that you have and if you're missing anything, but sometimes those things just slip through. I end up going into an attack, looking down at my troop bar and realizing I forgot my heroes. Now this is so terrible. I mean, heroes are so important to winning a battle, especially for me. I'm up there in Titans League and heroes are so important to me, so not having even one of my heroes is a huge setback. The same thing goes for your CC troops. If you really need CC troops, especially for clan war attacks, and you forget those CC troops, then you're like 30 troop space down. That's not a good position to be, especially if those CC troops were really important to your attack. And then of course spells, very important to every single attack, whether it's in multiplayer or a war attack. You do definitely want to have your spells. Alright, number 6 on this list is when you accidentally drop a spell on the grass. This has definitely happened to me at least a few times, and maybe happened to you guys as well, where I'm just sort of like swiping around the base and I'm selecting a spell currently in my troop bar, and then I swipe too hard or something and suddenly I drop a spell in the middle of the base where I don't need it, or like on the grass or like on the edge or like somewhere random. This is just so annoying. I mean, every single spell counts, and I just accidentally drop a spell like that. It really is a huge setback to my attack. So I do try to be careful when I'm swiping around the base while I'm attacking. I try not to have my spell selected. I select like one of my troops so that the worst possible scenario, I drop like one Hog Rider in the wrong place, and that's not too big of a deal. Number 7 on this list is when you forget your hero abilities during an attack. So we've all had those attacks where there's just so much going on at once that we forget to click one of our hero abilities. So like while our queen is going around the base doing her queen walk, we're focused on dropping balloons around the base or something like that. And the next thing we know, we look at the bottom and our queen is dead because we forgot to activate the ability. This has happened to me so much, I can't even count how many times it's happened. And for those of you out there who do have a Barbarian King, Archer Queen, and Grand Warden, you'll know how hard it is to control all your troops at once. And even though Supercell makes it pretty easy by showing you how much health your heroes have at the bottom on the troop sidebar, it's still pretty hard to concentrate on all these aspects of the attack, and occasionally I will miss a hero ability, which obviously is not a good thing for my attack. Hero abilities are very important. They can make the difference between winning a battle or losing a battle, so when I forget them, it's definitely not a good thing. Alright, last one on this list is number 8, when you run out of time on your attack. We've always had these attacks where it's like counting down 3, 2, 1, and we just run out of time. We had the troops to get a 3-star. If we only had like 5 more seconds or 10 more seconds or like 30 more seconds, then we would get that 3-star. But guess what? We don't have enough time to finish our attack. This has definitely happened to me so much, and it's just really annoying and frustrating to think about because, I mean, we were so close. It's not like all our troops died and we're just sitting there at like 98%. It's literally, we were about to get the 3-star, but then the timer reached 0 and boom, I don't have enough time to finish the attack. Alright guys, so that is actually going to wrap it up for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed this one. Those were 8 of the worst things that can happen to you during an attack. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a like down below. And also subscribe to my channel if you have not already for all the latest Clash of Clans updates, news, and leaks. Make sure to turn on my post notifications for all my latest uploads. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.